Oneyplays! With friends.
Where's the
Chris,
box?
you're a real character, you know that.
You're the biggest character I've ever met.
No, I'm not!
You've got piercing brown eyes. You've got piercing brown thighs.
Beautiful ebony skin.
Yeah, you've got an Ebenezer Scrooge skin.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Do you remember in the movie A Christmas Carol when Ebenezer Scrooge did the dodge roll?
Yeah, and he gets chased for like 10 goddamn minutes.
Do you remember the Jim Carrey version?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Oh.
I don't know why they kept putting in chase scenes in the movie. Oh, look at this. It's our friend.
Because the kids would be bored otherwise.
The Cosby Kids.
The Cosby Kids in A Christmas Carol.
That movie was not bad as it wasn't
That's
that
my
bad.
favorite version
I
of
liked
A
it
Christmas
too.
Carol. But it does. They did put in a bunch of dumb stuff that they didn't need to.
Yeah, exactly. Robert Zemeckis is the man.
My favorite is when they sing Santa's Sooty Suit.
Yeah, what a great version that was. I'm glad it was only like half an hour long.
Why do they all hate Santa so much that they wrote a song about how much of an asshole he is?
Santa?
They sing.
There
a
was
song.
this one. I don't even remember who.
I don't
made
remember
it, but
who did it.
It was a dumb animated.
Yeah, and they all gather around, sing a song called Santy Sooty Sooty.
The shanty where Santa Claus lives.
And they sing about how he's an asshole and he came down the chimney and he was covered in filth and everyone laughed at him.
Who is this behemoth?
He's my.
That's Baltissimo.
Yeah.
Is this really a behemoth? Is that the name of the enemy?
They're from the
No,
Bible.
it's a company.
The behemoth?
Uh-huh.
Who's that?
They make...
They made Invader Zim.
I think they made Ground New. It's a website.
Grando. Are you Tom Flip, creator of Grando?
Tom Flip. Chris, you're a laugh in one half.
Hell, Minecraft has taken over my life.
His wife or his life?
Minecraft has taken over my wife.
She doesn't pay attention to me anymore.
All she does is
possessing
put
her
down
body.
big blocks in blind plap.
Blind plap.
Hello, I am Notch, creator of Mindflom. Don't you mean Minecraft?
That should be the name of it.
Yes.
Mindflom.
Someone should just do that. Change the name of your game if it's really popular to something stupid so everyone has to say it.
Why did he change it to Mindflom? Have you played Player Unknown's Battle Flom?
Listen, I'm not going to comment on throwing your own name in the title like Player Unknown.
You're not gonna comment, huh? Just like you did?
Yeah.
Just now?
Oops. Tell
me a story and I'll do the sound effects.
Okay.
Yep, go.
Once upon a time.
What?
Oh, God damn it.
Say it again?
Once upon a time.
Yes.
There was a little boy. Hello. By the name of Tommy Too.
I am Tommy too.
What did he have two of?
He smiled every day when he went outside to play. And then it was time for school.
Oh, I thought you were going to make a limerick.
The teacher let him in. He fell.
And then he would sin.
He fell into the trash bin. His bones were broken away. The children would laugh. He had to take a bath. I guess he made a mess in there.
Keep going, this is a great story.
He got home from school.
Hello, I am your mother and you're home from school.
He went to bed. Smacked upon his head by his abusive father. Daddy dearest,
That's
everyone fearest.
That is me.
He'd sneeze into his son's mouth.
You like that one, of course. Why'd that one do it for you so good?
he do that?
He's abusive.
Yeah.
The fairy tales.
Sorry.
It didn't happen, Chris.
That's so funny.
It's just a story.
I'm sorry. That was unexpected.
This is unexpected of you.
I'm in a really good mood.
Chris, you want to tell us about the funny goof you made earlier?
It was the funniest thing in the world.
Tell us.
Tell the story.
We were all out having dinner earlier.
Everyone was having a good old time, and my friend Shad was there, and Shad is a very quiet, respectful young man who doesn't...
He doesn't do anything bad.
He doesn't... No, he doesn't instigate much shit, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
He keeps to himself, is what I'm saying. And when the meal was finished, he wrote his receipt. And I grabbed it, and I drew a really, really cringy picture of him on it. I made him look like a retarded Simpsons character. And then I put a speech bubble saying, "Take it easy, babe," with 2 exclamation marks. And I showed it to him, and he was like, "What the fuck? I am so embarrassed. I want to leave now." I'm like, "It's fine." And then the waitress came over, and she picked it up, and she looked at it, she went, "Oh, that's not nice." And then I pointed at Shad, and I was like, it was him.
And what's the best part, Chris?
The best part is he tipped $1. But to be fair, he only spent like $6, so it's fair. But it was so funny. Here's the picture.
As the story ends, be sure to throw up the photo.
Here it is. Look at Shad.
Should have been a $0 tip, and you underlined it like 20 times. Drew a big circle around it.
I should have. It's just it looks so authentically creepy and cringy.
It does.
You knocked it out of the
It looks like
park.
somebody who's very proud of not like drawing well. Like the kind of person that
They
probably
think they're great.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to work on The Simpsons one day.
Is that his voice?
Have you never talked to Shad?
Yeah, no, it's I just thought it was funny that you were ascribing his voice to this hypothetical cartoonist.
But yeah, that was funny. Shad's a good sport though.
He's been very friendly each time I meet him.
He screamed and stormed off after it happened.
He flipped the table. He took out his knife and he stuck it down
He
into
called
the
an
table
Uber
and walked
driver
away.
just to yell at him.
He said, "Do you remember me? You better, because if you ever see me again, I will pluck out your teeth with my knife."
You think that's ever happened that someone has called an Uber ride just so they could verbally abuse them because they needed to take their aggression out and then
Probably.
they cancel the ride?
Probably. I mean, we had it happen the other way around.
Well, we
once,
had
but-
the inverse. We had a guy come and he screamed at us and was really pissed off because we needed.
and he wouldn't cancel the
Yeah,
ride.
and he started shouting at us.
Did he really?
And he said, like, "Are we fucking doing this or not?" And he was
What?
just yelling at us the whole time. It's like, okay, shit, guess we're canceling that one. It was really weird.
Wait, what was he? You canceled it while you were in the car?
No, we didn't
No,
get
he
in.
wouldn't cancel it. Was the
Yeah,
weird thing.
he wouldn't cancel it, and he was telling us to just get in after just yelling at us for like a minute and a half.
I would have been like, "Fuck you, dude."
Well, it's like, why would you do that? Because this is your job. What are you expecting to have happen if you're going to start yelling and swearing at people? Because what happened was that we needed to grab something really quick, and Julian had asked, like, is it okay if we can have a minute here for that? And he was fine for it. And as soon as I came outside, he just started yelling and swearing at us, and he was saying, like, I don't fucking get paid extra for this shit. And it's just like, okay,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have said that it was okay if we grabbed something really quick. He just made a big fuss about it. Like, I get it if you aren't patient for that kind of thing. We also probably would have tipped because we spent a minute there, but I don't know why in any situation you'd feel the need to yell and scream.
They have
and
a
swear.
contractual thing of Well, I don't know if it's contractual. The company policy is they're allowed to leave after 2 minutes
Yeah.
if you're not ready to go.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to do that.
Because
He wanted to just sit there and be angry.
I think it took us like about a minute and a half, and I went out because we were just about ready to go there. And I went out to talk to him, and he was just yelling and was furious, and it was just like, okay, this is why we had asked prior. And if he didn't want to, that would have been fine. He could have canceled the ride. I would have completely understood. But at the same time, would have tipped if he did do it. He agreed to it. You don't have to yell. I'm sorry. Uberman, if you're watching, I'm sorry. You did not have to scream and call me the fuck word.
It's the only way you'll learn!